Okay. Wow, I'm already live? Alright. I'm trying out a new, YouTube's new interface for live streaming, and it doesn't let me preview at first, so hopefully I sound okay. Let's just see real quick. Sound okay. Let's just see real quick. Yep, I sound fine. Alright. Okay, so, yeah, I'm using a new streaming interface. It looks nice. I like the way this looks a lot. I wish it let me preview before I went live, but whatever. That's not important right now. What's important is that we've got a Hyrule to save. We already saved Zebes last time we finished doing that. So now we have to just do a few more things in Hyrule and we'll be good to go. So we have the Desert of Mystery right over here. We have to clear that. We have to clear out 2 more palaces in the Dark World. We have Turtle Rock and Misery Mire. So we're probably going to start with Misery Mire and go from there. Along the way, I have to get the Fire Rod. And let's see, is there anything else I need left? The book would be nice. I don't really need Quake. I don't need whatever's over there. So yeah, I think just the Fire Rod is the last thing I need. I should be able to get into the desert without it. So we're going to head over to Misery Mire first. Good afternoon, Connor. How are you doing today? Also, I don't have the flute bird yet, so that's what we'll be doing first. We're going to be going to get the bird unfrozen from his weird prison in the weather vane. Alright, so just gotta go to Kakariko Village to do that. Once we have that, we will be able to play the flute song to take us to the desert, where we can get into the Dark World portal that takes us into the Misery Mire. It's the only way to get there. You cannot walk to Misery Mire, you must fly. And I did not have a flute until very recently in Super Metroid. I think I found it in Meridia, if I remember correctly. I will return to Texas tomorrow. Oh, that's cool. Are you excited about that? I've been to Texas one time. Well, one time visiting there. I think I drove through it one other time, but I've definitely been there one time on purpose. My wife's mom lives there. She lives in Midland. I don't know if you're... Well, I mean, I think Midland's a somewhat well-known place in Texas, but it's certainly not very big. Why did I talk to that guy? Alright, play the flute for the thing. Get the good song. Heck yeah. Been living there for 9 years. That's awesome. What part of Texas do you live in? There's one airport in Texas that I really like, and there's another one that I really don't like, and I never remember which one is which. I think it's Dallas that's separated into a whole bunch of different buildings. I like that airport just fine. It's kind of it's pretty fun. They got some nice lounges around there too. Dallas Fort Worth. Okay, gotcha. I think that's the airport I like then. I got the flute. Oh, right, I gotta cut this now. I'm in Florida. Me too, but I live here. I'm always in Florida, 100% of the time, and it's wet here. I don't know if it's wet where you are right now, but it's absolutely very wet where I am. In fact, I think it just cleared up. I was worried that a lightning strike might take out the stream, but it looks like I'm gonna be okay today. Sunny as frick. Ah, you must be farther north than I am. Are you in Orlando visiting the mouse? Okay. Do I have that? Yeah, I do. I got Bombos. Okay. Gainesville. Gotcha. Good stuff. There's a few bands that came out of Gainesville that are pretty good. Less Than Jake being one of those. I don't know if I've ever actually been to Gainesville myself, though. I know I've driven through it, but I don't know if I've ever been there. Do you have family there or something? I don't know if that's normally a big tourist spot to go to. Gotcha. Good stuff. That's how I end up spending most of my vacations, is visiting my sisters. I've got a... They live all over the freaking world. Getting rid of push blocks just for fun. Piece of heart. Piece of heart. Alright. 2 pieces of heart. That ain't bad. Got a big family. Nice. Mine was pretty average size until I met my wife, who has 5 siblings. I have 3 sisters. She's got 5 siblings. So friggin'... Between the 2 of us, we have plenty of people to visit throughout the year. But, well, we don't visit them all in a year. We usually visit like 1 a year. My one sister's down here all the dang time, which is awesome. Love hanging out with my nephew and niece from her. Then you got my family just being all over America. Yep. Oh, can of Bearna. I don't need that. but I'll take it. Can I not push that block? I guess not. Got it. Yeah, the farthest one in my family is Seattle. We got a few in Texas, one in Dallas, one in Houston. I got Georgia a few times, and then Texas. In Midland, too. That's right, so 3 in Texas. Holy cow. I have slapped the bell. Awesome! Thank you for slapping that bell. Also, I didn't mean to jump down here. I don't have a book, so I can't end it this way. I appreciate you hitting that bell. That'll be fun. I look forward to seeing you in future streams as well. I don't stream super frequently. I tend to enjoy making videos more than streaming, or at least live. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to not enjoy streaming because you're just playing a video game and talking to people, so it's there's nothing to really not like about that. But I like making produced videos a lot more. I just haven't had any great ideas recently. I have one great idea, I just gotta finish it. I started it over a year ago. Oops, get out of here. Oopsie. I guess I'll just use the easy way. I meant to try to set that up the hook shotless way and forgot I don't need to because I have the hook shot. There we go. No reason to make it harder on myself than I need to. Okay, so Misery Mire, how many treasure chests do we have in this one? I don't remember. I'm not a speedrunner, so I can't remember a lot of the specifics like that. Especially because 100% in A Link to the Past doesn't require you to do as much in 100% and Super Metroid. So, Super Metroid, I can tell you where friggin' everything is. That's not a problem. But in Link to the Past, no, ow! What a jerk. Alright. Oh, I still got one more to kill. There we go. Start dancing, and I'm the most interactive streamer I ever met. Glad you think that. I like being interactive. It's fun. Better than I mean, that's why I stream, right? It's like, if I wanted to just play a video game by myself, I would just play a video game by myself. But if I'm gonna be putting it on the internet, I'm gonna talk to the people while I do it. Plus, it also, you know, I don't have a huge following, so usually if someone's chatting, I can chat right back. Alright. So, Misery Mire, I don't remember. Again, I don't remember how many treasure chests there are, but I should still be able to get through this pretty quickly. Let's do some cape to get through this. I don't have a key, so that was useless. Oh, I do have magic powder now, so I could start oh, this is a big key area. I don't want to be in here right now. Excuse me. Okay, if I kill that guy, will that open the door? What if I bomb this wall? Will that open the door? Bomb. So have you played on streams so far? On streams. What have I played on streams? I played a lot of Smash Bros. On these streams, and frig, I don't even know. Oh, well, obviously Breath of the Wild. I played a lot of Breath of the Wild, but I more so make the videos about Breath of the Wild. I don't do myself streaming that unless there's like something really interesting for me to do during it. But I do like making videos for it. I do want to do more streams in the future, of course. I don't do them super frequently, but things I want to play are things like this, games that are not quite the games they're supposed to be. Because, like, I love Link to the Past a whole lot, but I love Link to the Past Randomizer more, and I love Link to the Past and Super Metroid Randomizer even more. So, fun, unique things like this. Stuff that most people wouldn't be really playing on their own a lot of the times. Although this game's gotten pretty popular. I remember when it first came out, I was super excited. I joined the Discord and everything. Chatted with them a whole bunch. It was a good time. That's Total that made this, by the way. Total is a frickin' genius. He's a part of the Super Metroid speedrunning community and helped with the randomizer for Super Metroid. I might have spearheaded. I don't know what his full involvement in that was. But either way, he was a big part of it, and so he eventually was like, okay, I'm going to make Zelda in Metroid one game, and it was the best idea any ROM hacker has ever had. And it's worked out great. Like, this game is legitimately really good, especially after a few revisions. It's still possible to soft lock yourself here and there, but I haven't had it happen to me in a while. I almost soft locked freaking yesterday. Almost did, but thankfully I was able to get myself out of it. Who has a Discord? Everyone's got a Discord. I believe so, at least. If anyone doesn't, I'd be surprised. Get away from me, little thing. Get away. Get out of here. There we go. Okay. I don't have, I do have my own Discord server, but it's used exclusively for me planning, like, local parties and just playing Smash with a few of my friends. I don't have a public Discord as of right now. But I do go on a lot of other public Discords. Most of them Digimon related. Oh, speaking of which, I knocked my camera view off. There we go. Now my Digimon are up there so we can see if they need anything. Okay, so I went up there and didn't find much that I needed right now. I don't have a big key. Well, I've only gotten regular keys so far, yeah. So that's not super helpful. But it's fine. Is there anything over here? No, there's nothing over here. Okay, so we gotta go back to that locked door we had from earlier. I'm gonna save one of these keys so I don't have to worry about getting another one. So we'll take a little bit of the long way to get back over there. Do I need to go up there? I don't think I need to go up there. I do need to go left though. If you want to know my Discord name, it's Mirage9232. Got it. Thank you very much. I would tell you mine, but I can never remember what it is. Obviously the first part's Humulos, the second part I don't know because Discord always makes everyone have those numbers. Not a big fan of the numbers. I wish if it was a unique name, you could just have a unique name. Power bombs! I don't need those anymore. I am all done with Super Metroid. Unless there is something in that one last area that I could not access without the wave beam, then there is no... Okay, listen to you. You're a fairy now. Did I want to unlock that? I don't know. Okay. What am I doing in here? We have left and down are both good options. And that's currently a red crystal. Don't know if I should change it back to blue. Maybe we'll find out later. Let's get some quick shot going on. That guy just hurt himself with his own bomb? Might have. Okay, I can't get the treasure chest from that angle. I should have known that, but I didn't. I may have played Link to the Past dozens of times, but I'd never at any point memorized what all the different dungeons have in them. Okay. Kill that guy. Where am I now? Okay, so I could go down. What's in the room up there? We'll come back to that room if we need to. Without Fire Rod, this might be a little bit difficult. But, no, not really. I can do this. Where'd that guy go? Okay, we need to come down here and move these blocks first so that we don't have to spend precious time moving them later. Okay, and now we'll lamp it up. I really do wish I had Fire Beam. Or not Fire Beam, freaking getting beams and wands confused. Excellent. So yeah, if you didn't catch it yesterday, I beat Mother Brain yesterday, so we're done with Metroid entirely, unless I have to go back to it just for that one little thing. Finally, I was very excited when I finally got Gravity Suit. I found that somewhere in A Link to the Past, but went right back over to Super Metroid and just tore up the rest of the game. That's all I needed. Collected Meridia, Norfair, Torian, and then came back here. Alright, so now we have the map. That was useless. Did not need to go that way. And I still don't have the big key, so putting me in front of that door does not help. We're gonna have to go down, or right, yeah, right down to the left, okay. Take that. We also never beat the Ice Palace, so I might have to go do that depending on how nice the game is to me. We'll see. Because there is the Pendant of Courage in there, and the Pendant of Courage will give me 2 different chests. One of them being the Master Sword pedestal, and the other one being Sahasrara. I guess neither of those is chests, huh? Let's light this room back up. There we go. Yes, but I have the... Oh, it needed to be the other color. And you can't open chests from the side. Okay, where's that thing? Is it up here? Yes. At least I think it will be. No. Well, I can use that key. Whatever. We're taking a shortcut. I don't know what another crystal switch is. What a waste of a key I just did. Wow. I really should learn Misery Mire better, because that was absolutely awful. Okay, so crystal switch. Actually, there's one down here, isn't there? If I go right, and then I go down here. I'm pretty sure there's one over here. Yeah, duh. Again, wasted that key for nothing. So now I just go right, yeah, just right, left and up rather, left and up. And I am running low on magic. We'll have to freeze somebody soon. I would donate money if I had any. Well, thank you, but that's okay. I don't do this for a living or any kind of profit. Well, whatever money I do make from it is, I'm certainly happy with. But this is not my job. This is just something I do for fun on the weekends. So I do not mind people just watching for free, because, you know, still get a few cents from ad revenue. Okay, so we just got missiles. That does not help us at all. Well, flip, what do I do now? I need a big key. Yeah, I only have the map, and that chest only had missiles. And this is something I do have to be able to finish, because this is a crystal. Let's get a fairy real quick. So that means there's a treasure chest I'm missing somewhere. Okay, fine, leave anti-fairy. Oh, no. Alright, back healed up. Yeah, I need the big key there. So that is the big key. Okay, so what chest have I not opened up yet? If I had a compass, I might be able to know. Ice and Legend of Zelda tree sucks. Yeah, in general, it absolutely does. The only time I like it is those sliding ice block puzzles, which I feel like that might be something not everyone would agree with, but I do. I generally enjoy those types of puzzles, the real ones that make you really think. Okay, I haven't been in this room over here. Not that way, this way. Let's go back down. I probably missed something. Actually, once had a mobile game that was nothing but the ice puzzles from Zelda. It was obviously wasn't presented that way. It was you were like a little drop of water, and it was called Quell. Oh, I don't have a key for that door. Again, I wasted my key. One of these pots have a key under it? No. Okay, so we're gonna try some of this. Also, here's something ironic. Let's hear it. Let me just make sure. Is there something I can do over here? There is a chest up there that I can get to now, because I have the blue pegs down. So let's do that. And that's going to be the big key. Or a small key, and the small key door will take me to the big key. My Nintendo Switch user, his name is Mirage. Wow, like you are actually able to get it with no numbers or anything, huh? Just straight up let you had regular old Mirage. That's awesome. That's less of an achievement for me when that happens to me, because no one else uses the name Humulos, which is very convenient for me, because it's a word I made up. So I don't have to worry about it. Alright, big key, regular key, which I did not mean to just use just now. Well, it's not like it was doing me any good anyway. So where is the big key? I need the big key to get in that room that's gray. I need it to get across that area. Can't get downstairs at all. I can go back upstairs, but it looks like I've already done everything upstairs. So there is a treasure chest somewhere in here I am missing. And which treasure chest would that be? Who testifies on having good streams. Absolutely, I do. Oh, wait, isn't there across a bridge up here a treasure chest? Do I need a big key to get to that one? Oh, yeah, there's a treasure chest right there. Have I been that way? Yeah, that's that room. Let's go back this way. I don't know why it skipped slightly there. Oh, that's right. I need to be up there. Okay, so I need to walk across that, which means I need to go... Yeah, I never went that way. Why did I never go that way? This is it, guys. This is the big key. Finally, after all these years of just wandering aimlessly around this dungeon. Soon the hero will be mine. And open door. Here we go. If this isn't the big key, then we have some major problems on our hands. Alright, so that lets us open the big chest, which may just be the compass. So, and it's out of the way, so I'm not going to go back to the big chest just yet. We'll come back that way later. We're going to go ahead and proceed with the rest of this dungeon to see what we get. Go this way. Yeah, found a key. Alright, so now we're going to use that key right here. Because we already have the Cane of Samaria, so it's not like I need to use that for anything. Is there magic over here? Yeah, there is. Okay, so now we go into the lower part of the dungeon. From here, it's mostly straightforward. Just gotta look around. What was that noise? Oh, it was just a jiggly coming out of the ground. This is the first spot where I need the cane. But I need to... There we go. Missed slightly. Okay, I don't have a key for that other door, so forget that door. I think that's just rupees anyway. Let's lift this. I think there's evil things under here. No, not this one. That's an ice palace I'm thinking of. Oh my gosh. These guys, I swear. There we go. Back to the cane. Pretty sure... Yes, plenty of fire things. So many fire things with the stupid goofy faces. Narrowly dodge the spikes. Do I need to go this way at all? There is like a wall here I can bomb. Oops. Placed it incorrectly. There we go. I think this might just be rupees, which... Yeah, it's definitely just rupees. That's okay. It's also a fairy, if I can aim at it. There we go. You know, I still haven't found the bug catching net. Why have I not found the bug catching net? That would make things easier. Can't go that way. Okay. Back this way we go. Alright, so this is closed off. I think there's a crystal switch over there somewhere. No, is there not? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there isn't a crystal switch here. Okay, so where's the crystal switch? Oh, duh, it's just right up here. What's wrong with me? I walked right by it. Forgot it existed. There we go. Just aiming wildly in the dark. Okay, and then I can bomb up here. I'll let you focus. Oh, I don't need focus in this game. Whether I focus or not, I'm still gonna get hit by these jerks. Oh, it's those weird little things. They appear in like 2 dungeons in the entire game, and it's like, I have no idea what they are. They're like the little black things in Majora's Mask. I think they're called bow in that game, if I remember correctly. Which, yes, they're definitely called bow, because in Digimon, the little black circular Digimon that looks like coal is called Bowtamon. So them being called bow would make sense, because they're like coal. don't know if I needed to activate that, but I did anyway. Yes, I did. Okay, good. Okay, and so this is the boss. We have... What's the crap's his name? Archuous? Virtuous? Well, not virtuous, but something weird for an eyeball. Ow. I got hit by lightning. I should have been paying attention to that. Wait, can't I kill these like in one shot with the silver arrows? Let's find out. Yes. Now he's gonna come on out, and I'm gonna shoot him with the silver arrow. 2 of them. Dang. Wow, these things are strong. Hey, look. There's that key I was missing. Great. And we never did find the compass, so that means the compass was the treasure in the big chest. So we're not going back for that. We do not need the compass. But we do have yet another crystal. Was that a red one or a blue one? Doesn't matter. I don't have the other blue crystal anyway. Alright, yeah, so what do we... Still don't have fire rod. Yeah, I need one more red crystal before I can go into pyramid. And... Okay, so now we're going to come up. I don't have Book of Medora, but I can still get into the Desert Palace like this. After tomorrow, I'll be able to watch your vids since my mom's getting Spectrum business. Aw, yeah. Praise be good internet. You never know how great it is until it's gone. Last year, was it last year? Yes, it was definitely last year. Last year I went like a whole month without being able to properly upload, or stream rather, which I wasn't streaming much for this channel. I was streaming for another channel on Twitch. Gamnesia was the name of it. Which one is it? Is this one? Yeah. I used to stream there a lot, and it was very obnoxious because I kept dropping frames all over the place, so my streams would just be choppy, and it took me like a month to get it fixed with Comcast because it wasn't any of my equipment. Like, I buy my own modem and everything. I even bought a new modem just in case. But all my equipment was good. I had no problems whatsoever. And they're just like, oh, it's probably this. You'll need to get a new this. So it's like, oh, your cable's slightly bent. And it's like, nope, that was not the issue. The issue is that they had some screwed up equipment in my neighborhood. So, yeah. Stop hurting me. Is there a treasure chest if I light all these? I can't remember. I don't feel like there is. I feel like these are just useless torches, which clearly they are. And then I need one more key. There it is. Is this the other red crystal? I should have looked. And this guy keeps trying to yell at me. Get out of here, red guy. I have nothing to do with you right now. Okay, let's see if I can snipe off these guys. Probably not, but we'll try. Oh, right, I need the big key. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, aren't I? Whoops. Alright, that's fine. So. Yeah. Okay, not that one. There it is. Back in here, let's go find the big key. I kind of forgot all the treasure chests are in here. What's up, Metal General? Welcome back. We're in Desert Palace now. We're going to clear it, and we're going to win this game. And hopefully we find Fire Rod in here, because I really need Fire Rod. That guy wasn't vulnerable yet. Okay, so we have this room. Hey, the big key! What's this thing say? Things can be knocked down if you fancy yourself a dashing dude. Thank you, Magic Tile, for revealing that information. Alright, so I can immediately go over here. And is it this one? No. This one? Yes. Open up the big chest, which contains a boring little key. Fun. What else do we have? So we need the... I haven't gotten any random items yet, so I still have not found the dungeon items today. Let's do that. There we go. Ow. Ow. Oh, does that not activate that? That does. It was much simpler. Wave Beam! Alright, so that's foreboding, actually. So now that we've found Wave Beam, that does mean that we may have to go back to Super Metroid if one of my missing items is locked behind the Wave Beam. So we'll check that out, see what happens there. There's the map. And let's see if this is the compass or the dungeon item. So how long is Link to the Past? I would say, I mean, obviously it depends on your skill, but I would say probably around 8 hours. Okay, so Landmola has a dungeon item. Yeah, 8 hours is what I would say. For a first playthrough, maybe 12, like if you're just getting into it for the first time, which if you've not played it, you definitely should. This game is an absolute blast. I played it a lot of times as a kid. This was my very first Zelda game. First played it when I was 9 years old and fell in love with it. Not immediately. When I first played it, I was confused because I started from I got it from a friend of mine, and he already had a save file, and that save file was like a complete file. So I started the game and immediately started the Ganon fight and had no idea what to do, and I'm like, this is stupid. And I went back to playing Donkey Kong Country 2, which he also gave me. But then I went back years later, actually gave it a fair shot, and absolutely fell in love with it. So these days, I can beat this game in probably 5 hours, I think, which is by no means any sort of record at all. I'm not a speedrunner for Link to the Past. I do speedrun Super Metroid, not well, but I do it. My record in Super Metroid for 100% is just under 2 hours. I think it's an hour 55 minutes or so. I don't remember for sure, but I think the world record for that is around an hour 15 for 100%. But those guys are good. They know how to do things that I'm not good at. And I also don't like doing just like the minimal time saves either, because I'm never going to be the freaking world record holder at all. So I don't want to bother with, oh, I got to angle my gun up and down constantly as I run, which absolutely saves time, but it's monotonous and I don't like it. Alright, let's see if we can snipe him. So you're like, it's Ganon! I was like, I didn't even know what it was. Like, I had never seen anything Zelda related before I played Link to the Past, so I saw that and I'm like, what is happening? Nope, didn't snipe the last one. Ah, bummer. There we go. Darn. Hey, an energy tank. Alright. I don't need that at all, but thank you. Yeah, when I first played Zelda, I was mostly used to Mario games. I was a big Mario kid. I freaking loved everything having to do with Mario. And yeah, oh, freaking pick thing. Yeah, and I didn't know what to do because I was used to platformers is what it was. Apart from Mario, I had also played... What else did I play? Well, I played a whole bunch of random Konami games on the old Nintendo. And not the Konami games you're thinking of either. They were a bunch of like B-tier Konami games, which I ended up loving some of them forever. Like Bucky O'Hare, for example. I don't think anyone's ever heard of the game. I was actually very excited to see it played at Games Done Quick last year. It was very validating for me to be like, oh, that's that game that I like. But I didn't have Castlevania or Gradius or Contra. No, I had Bucky O'Hare and I had the Batman Returns game, which wasn't bad. I had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. That one is probably the most popular game I had from Konami. It was very well known, but most people thought it was too hard, and I never beat it as a kid, that's for sure. And then like 2 golfing games, one of which was awesome, the other one sucks. I still play one of those golfing games to this day. Even though I don't play any other golfing games, well, except Golf Story. I liked Golf Story for the Switch when that came out. Wasn't expecting it to be as much fun as it was. Simon Lee, Dracula in his second form. Heck yeah. Have I ever beaten Castlevania 1? I don't think I have. I've beaten 3, because I love Castlevania 3 a lot. And I love Curse of the Moon, the Bloodstained game that they based on Castlevania 3, a lot more. That game is so freaking good. It's everything great about Castlevania 3, but without a lot of the garbage. I'll be the first to tell you, I may love retro video games a lot, but good heavens, they have some hot garbage in them sometimes. Like, as far as whether things are fair, like, what's... Like, the whole live system is just kind of eh. That's why games like this are fun. Like, oh, what? Actually, wow, okay. So, if this was a normal playthrough of this game, that is where that item would be. So, cool. I actually got the golden sword where it's supposed to be received. And I got 20 rupees, which isn't helpful. Okay, so I got those. Is there anything else in the overworld I want to do right now? Not in particular. I still don't have the fire rod, so I shouldn't go. I can't go in Skullwoods, and I shouldn't go to Turtle Rock. That means that the courage pendant might be the thing I need, and I might need to go back to Super Metroid. And if it's not there, I don't know where it could be, because I have cleared out most of this game. Like, I cannot think of more treasure chests than I have already opened up, so hopefully we don't have to resort to cheating. Again, I'm not a professional. So, wait, I have the map. No, I still don't have the book. That's right, I don't have the Book of Medora. So, if I get the Book of Medora, that opens up 1, 2. No, that just opens up 2, so that's not super helpful. I'm probably at least 60 centimeters tall. I am about 72 myself. Maybe 71. I feel like I shrunk, which makes sense. My dad's definitely shrunk over the years, so I probably am going to be shrinking too. Bummer. Okay, so we're going to go over to Ice Palace, and we're going to clear that out. I don't know if there's any more good dungeon items for me to get there, but oops, I don't want to be there. But at the very least, I'll get the Courage Pendant, which I do definitely need. So that'll get me 2 more items that are available for me. That'll get me the... Well, I already said it. It gets me the Master Sword Pedestal and the Sahasrara gift, so we'll see if that's what I need. Courage intensifies. Heck yeah! No, in an optimal run, you wouldn't have to ever get all the pendants, but this is clearly not an optimal run. Well, I should say seed. Well, I'm also not doing an optimal run. Like, some seeds, you just literally just have to. You have to go in and get all the pendants, because you never know where things are going to be locked. That's what makes this game so freaking rad. Now that we have Cane of Samaria too, I came in here earlier, cleared out a lot of it, but I didn't have any way to, unfortunately, progress, annoyingly enough. But now I have the Cane of Samaria, so now I can indeed progress. If you're playing this game casually, never do level 5 first. Always start with level 6 before you do level 5, because it makes level 5 a lot easier, because you have the Cane of Samaria. Unless you're playing the Game Boy Advance version, which also makes the Ice Palace a little bit easier anyway. Just because of that one puzzle. So deceptively simple a puzzle. Fun fact, Link to the Past totally needs midway points in its dungeons. That is one of the best things that Link's Awakening introduced to the series, was the concept of beating a mini-boss and getting a portal that takes you to the front of the dungeon. Oh wait, I didn't need to step on that twice. Which I am very excited to be playing Link's Awakening again. I loved that game a lot. That was that? Yeah, that was the 4th game I bought for Zelda, but it was my first Game Boy Color game. It was shortly after I discovered Zelda. So like right after I played Link to the Past, I went to Funko Land and bought both Legend of Zelda, well, not at the same time, mind you, but I bought Legend of Zelda 1, I bought Legend of Zelda 2. Loved them both. I know a lot of people are like, ew, Zelda 2? But, no, I freaking loved it as a kid, man. Still do. I still really like that game. It's too hard, and definitely has some garbage going on in it. Because, again, lives. Oh my gosh. Like, lives are bad enough in regular platformers. Lives in a Zelda game are the worst possible idea anyone has ever had. Like, if there were no losing your lives and no having to return back to the beginning of the game, that game would be praised by everybody. No one would have a problem with it. Like, that's the one big thing. Like, forget the side-scrolling, forget the RPG mechanics, and anything else that people, like, subjectively don't like. It's just the fact that you lose your life and return to the beginning of the game. That's the only thing that makes that not a perfect, well, not perfect, not a great game. Again, though, I love it. It's also one of those few games that'll be like, yeah, you can play that with an emulator, that's fine. Because you do need some rewind. In fact, the Nintendo Switch Online just got rewind, didn't it? So, there you go. If you got Nintendo Switch Online, go play Zelda 2 with the rewind feature. I'm allowing you to. Ew, what this? This is ice again. What's up, Paito? I can finally beat it now because I have the Cane of Samaria. Because I think one of the keys is blocked, or is locked behind a key door. So, doesn't really help. Well, there's a key door right there too, and I never opened that, so I don't know what I was doing wrong before, but also, where am I going right now? Yeah, this way's fine. Hopefully SNES games will be ported to Switch. I sure hope so, because, like, listen, I am a big fan of the old Nintendo. Huge fan. Like, it's what I was raised on, and it's a huge part of my life, but its games are also old as heck. So, why did I go this way? Shouldn't I have gone that way? Which I don't mean that they're, like, bad by any means, but they follow different standards for what games would eventually follow. And the way I look at the old Nintendo is, it was more like the beta for what the Super Nintendo would become. Because, like, you took Zelda and you took Mario and you had those core concepts on the old Nintendo, and they put them over here and just perfectly streamlined them, made them work really, really well. Got rid of a lot of the technical limitations that were always had with these games, and they were just brilliant. Like, Super Nintendo games were just outright brilliant. Oh, dang it, I needed to hit the crystal switch. Oh, wait, no I don't. I can just skip it. Take that, Ice Palace, I don't need you. Well, I'll put Kirby Superstar, as you should. Kirby Superstar is a great time. Not my favorite Kirby game on the Super Nintendo, mind you. I am one of the ones that will swear up and down that Kirby's Dream Land 3 is the best one, but I have a really soft spot for that game. I love... Oh, I have the golden sword. Why does that hurt me? I just freaking love that. The whole trilogy, the Dark Matter trilogy for Kirby, is just something that I really enjoy. They're all done by the same director. They're all very weird compared to the rest of the Kirby games out there. And they are just really good. Well, okay, subjectively good. I know a lot of people don't like Kirby 64, for example, and I understand the reasons why, but that game's aesthetics, I am all about them. They are just beautiful. It is just a beautiful game. This is just going to give me a small key, isn't it? No, this is going to give me a compass or something. Bombos. You're going for 100% on both games? Absolutely not. No. Not this time. I don't know if I've ever done a 100% randomizer. Oh, does that not hurt them? They can't be hurt by silver arrows? No, I've already cleared out Super Metroid as much as I want to. And we're just going to beat Ganon, and that'll be the end of it. I may have to still go back to Super Metroid just because I have the Wave Beam now, which means I can get one more item in Brinstar that I couldn't get before. Alright, that takes care of that. I don't like Kirby 64 hater time. Whatever. I love Kirby 64, man. Everything about, like, just the way it's presented. I love the music. I love the visuals. It's like, and I love the combo power system. Like, that is such a good idea. And gives you so many random different powers. Like, alright, so we have the Courage Pendant now, so we can go see Sahasrama and see what he's got for me. Thankfully, he's not too far away from here. 100% Wind Waker randomizer? Absolutely not. Never. I cannot even come close to knowing where all the treasure chests in Wind Waker are. I am already thinking about doing Ocarina of Time, and even that's going to be tough for me. I don't know Ocarina of Time nearly as well as I know A Link to the Past. I know it reasonably well, but it's like the underground grottos. That's the main part where I am not super sure on. Most of the dungeon items I should be able to know, or the dungeon chests rather, I should be able to know where they are. But before that, I really want to do the Super Mario 64 Ocarina of Time mashup. That's my next plan for a game like this. Breath of the Wild, 200%. Thanks, Sahasrarla! I love it! Not speedrun. No, no, no. It's certainly not a speedrun, but, like, speedrunners know their games way better than most people do. And since I don't speedrun Wind Waker, and I've only played it casually, that's all I know of it, is the casual playthrough. So I know there's a lot of things that I just would not be able to find. So we're going to go get Master Sword now. Let's see what it's got for us. Oh, for Breath of the Wild for 100%. So, I have attempted. On my current file in Master Mode, I have over 500 Koroks, and I did think about getting them all, but I decided against it. It just... because it wasn't as much fun for me. Like, getting Koroks in that game is a lot of fun for me. I like getting them. But if I have to use a guide to figure out where every single one is, then that's not fun to me. That's the whole reason why they give you 900 different freaking Koroks, because if you play the whole game like and just try to do every possible little thing you can just normally, okay, thanks dude, then you stumble across a whole bunch of them just on your own. You happen upon them, especially if you have the Korok mask. The Korok mask in the DLC is just awesome. Like, it's... do I not have all the pendants? I don't know what that says either. The heck pendant am I missing? Gosh dang it. I can't even do that. Alright, so we're going to Super Metroid, is where we're going. When you get 899 Koroks in Breath of the Wild and you can't find the last one when you don't have the mask, ugh, that would be awful. That would be awful. Yeah, see, I just don't find that kind of 100%ing fun. Like, 100%ing the shrines, absolutely. I find that really fun because I don't really have to use a guide for it. You just go find all the shrines. Whatever. It's they're pretty easy to come across. Same with the side quests. I 100%ed shrines and side quests. That's the category I did for my casual playthrough. And I'm happy with it. I don't need to do more than that. Okay, so we just found out we can't do Master Sword because we still don't have one of the pendants. And I just realized that pendant is Turtle Rock. So I don't even need to technically go to Turtle Rock if I could just find the frickin' Fire Rod. That's all I need. It's just the frickin' Fire Rod. Unless Bombos does it. Do you think Bombos does it? Do you think I need Fire Rod to get in there if I have Bombos? We should check. We're right here by the woods. We should just check. Let's go check. Okay, wait. We're not by the woods anymore. Now we're by this old lady for some reason. I guess I accidentally selected that. So yeah, let's just check. Let's check Skull Woods. We're gonna see. 30 hours of reading guides to try to find it. I still haven't found it. Yeah, because it's hard. Out of curiosity, Extern, have you ever used ZeldaMaps.com? I think it is. It's a... you probably have. You probably heard of it. But just in case you haven't, it's a website made by Zelda Universe, who I used to work with Zelda Universe on their podcast and a few other media options. In fact, a few of my videos are still up there too. I used to work with them a lot on things because it was fun. I had a lot of good friends there. Still do. I still hang out with my Zelda Universe friends. But they have Zelda Maps, and it is a thing that lets you check off everything as you get it. It's a useful little interactive map tool, and you can even sign into it and save your progress, what you're doing there. So if you're having trouble finding out which ones you have, I'd recommend like checking them off on there, and that should be a little bit more helpful to you. Okay, so I need to go this way. Blah. Along to Pierre. I could just use your friggin' cane and skip puzzles now. Ah! I'm gonna spend the night doing that, I think. Good luck. Oh, I never even got this treasure. Okay, bye, Wallmaster. Where were you going? Ooh. And what do we got here? Compass! How useless. Also, I'm a rabbit. Also, this is probably just magic. Ah! Go away. Yeah, I also attempted to get all the monsters the boss monsters in Breath of the Wild, but I failed somewhere because, as far as I can tell, I should have them all, but I don't. Go away. Can I get across there by bonking? Yep. Did I need to get across here by bonking, though? That's the question. And should I have? What if I fall down here? Is that gonna do me any good? Nope. Okay, bye. Glad I bonked for nothing. How do I get across here now? I guess I'll have this guy just take me. There we go. Speedrun trying to kill all the golden Lionels without dying on Master Mode. Oh, that's hard too because well, unless you just count. If you kill him, do you count him as done, or does it have to be before the Blood Moon? That's where the question comes in. That was one of my most fun things I did at Gamnesia. Was it wasn't necessarily all the golden Lionels, but a friend of mine, we decided to do a Lionel hunt race. Let's just see here. Lamp? Nope. Bombos? This might do it. I mean, this works in the Ice Palace. Nope. I gotta have Fire Rod. So where the heck is Fire Rod? It wasn't under any of those. Let's go back in here for a minute. Maybe it'll be in this dungeon. But either way, yeah, so we assigned point values to all the different Lionels and just went and frickin' tried to kill as many as we can, and the person who killed the most wins. Breath of the Wild speedrunning with only remote bombs. Ugh, that sounds awful. I hate using... Is there not a thing for me to latch onto over there? Alright, let's see if I can change the floor somewhere. Is this open? No. How do I get over there? Ow. Oh, duh, I just have to fall from the sky, don't I? Okay, so we'll do that. Fire Rod don't like you for some reason. It sure doesn't. I don't know why it doesn't. Oh yeah, there's where I need to fall in. Let's go back this way? No. Yes? Yes. No? Yes. Level 9 CPU. Yeah, no, that might not go well. Where did my Digimon go? Do I keep bumping this? There we go. Stop hurting me while I'm trying to make sure my camera is pointed to the correct place. Okay, so I need to fall in the hole. I don't know why I forgot I need to fall into holes in these dungeons. It's like literally the one gimmick Skullwoods has. Okay, so if this doesn't have it, I'm gonna go back to Super Metroid, and we'll see if it's there, in that one spot I'm thinking of. And if not, well then I guess I'm just screwed. So what's the point of this room? There does not appear to be a point to this room. There is not a point to this room, so... Alright, so we can't clear Skullwood still. We still don't have Fire Rod, so we're gonna go ahead and go back to Metroid. I was hoping I wouldn't have to, but I do. And we need to go to Brinstar, so we'll use the fortune teller to get there. Whoops, 1 pixel off. Yeah, the Fire Rod might be in Metroid. There's at least one spot in Metroid I haven't looked yet. I'm trying to think if there's any others I could have missed, but I doubt it. Like, there might be something else in Brinstar. In fact, yes, there is something else in Brinstar, because I don't, but it wasn't the Fire Rod, it was something else. Okay, so here we go. Bye, Hyrule. We'll see you again soon, I hope. For red. Okay, so now we're in Brinstar. Get used to... When did I get plasma? Wait, this is wave, right? Okay. Do I have plasma? No, I don't have plasma. I've got why is Spazer off? There we go. I know what items I need, I just don't know where they are. there's another map too that someone made. I forget who made it, but it's a location tracker that does show you every location that you've kicked off. But I don't think there's an automatic version of it. I think it's actually, you know what? Turn Ice Beam off. We don't want Ice Beam right now. Why did I go this way? Oh, you know what? There is another item in Brinstar. Okay, so we do have a couple things in Brinstar we can check out that I didn't. Give you a map to see where what do you mean they give you a map to see where items are? That sounds like cheating. Okay, I know for a fact this item over here isn't useful, but I mean, I do have like the spoiler sheet I can use in an emergency. I have had to use it once this run, which I am not happy with myself about, but I do have that as an option still. Oh, look at that. You know what? I'll take it. That could still be useful. It's red like the fire rod. But yeah, if I do need to check the spoiler sheet, that is an option, but that is a last resort. Do not want to do that. No, I still don't have morph ball bombs either. Oh, I'm also out of supers and power bombs. Well, almost out of power bombs. Come on, there we go. I should have stopped at the boat. Ooh, I have no idea what you just said. Okay, so here's the room where Wave Beam comes in handy. In fact, this is where two things will be useful. And there's some zeros down here that I can use to replenish my frickin' bombs, which I'm almost out of. There better be zeros. I'm almost positive there's zeros, and if there are not, I am screwed, because I might have just soft locked myself. Yep, okay, there's zeros. Good. How dare you. Alright, and we have great missiles. Oh wait, why did I do that? I'm supposed to do it like this. "70% of this game is hidden behind hidden blocks." Yes, it is. And I don't appreciate it, to be 100% honest with you. Like, it's weird with Super Metroid, because you'll see those little white dots on the screen, and those are supposed to indicate, oh, there's a treasure here. And it's like, okay, but sometimes there's a treasure anyway. And it's like, okay, why does that one not have a white dot and that one does? So, the game, it also sometimes just outright lies to you. Like, freaking, there's this one false wall used to leave Norfair, but it doesn't show up on the X-ray visor at all. So if you try to X-ray to figure out where you're supposed to go, it's like, well, there's nowhere I can go. This wall is solid. And so you don't try to run through it, and if you try shooting it, it's just, oh, come on, really? That's what I get? 20 rupees? Oh, frig. There's a lot of items I still need, too. Out of my way, you jerks. Okay, so that clearly did not have what I needed. So let's look at the map for a second. Let's just see what we have here. Okay, so upper criteria, we have everything that the Mock Ball got us. We have, or not upper criteria, upper Brinstar. We have the speed booster item. We have the everything from hell. We have all the items in this little portion I'm in. Got everything from the beginning of the other game. Oh, we don't have X-ray. Alright, let's go check out X-ray. Maybe this is it. Everyone fingers crossed that X-ray is the one. I forgot I didn't get that because I didn't have grappling beam and space jump for a while. Grappling beam or space jump, rather. it was Ocarina of Time Randomizer, it'd either have been a blue rupee or an ice chest. Oh yeah, I forgot about an ice chest. Oh, that'd be so obnoxious. I don't know, I charged that Shine Spark. Now we're in good music area. I like good music area. Only one power bomb. Actually, that's not good right there. We need more power bombs before we continue. Let's go farm some real quick, because you will soft lock in that room if you do not have enough bombs. And since I don't have normal morph ball bombs, I have to be very careful. There's some zeros up here I can get a bunch from. Oh, does that not unlock with screw attack? Oh, rude. Oh, that just goes away forever? Alright, we're gonna get the ice beam up in here. Do this the freaking normal way. Okay, I guess screw attack just destroys the entire floor. Except for those 2 tiles. Why would they do that? And to quote them, the Bloopy. Did Bloopies tell me that I am a fool? Oops. What am I doing? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I also still don't have high jump. Where the heck are all these items I don't have? There must be like a big cache of... Oh, come on. Stop falling so far. Stop hurting me when I fall. Okay. Dang it. Doing it with ice is hard. No, 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 no. No, no. There we go. Wow, I felt stupid. All this just because I need more power bombs. Oh, do ice chests call you fools in randomizers? I've never done Ocarina of Time randomizers, so that'd be funny. Okay, we got several of those. Having 9 should be plenty. I think I only need 3 to make it safely through that room if I don't screw up, but I mean, let's be honest here, I might screw up, so gotta be careful. Oopsie. Look at that, I can't even run properly. See, why is this one not a screw attack when all these other ones are? What a weird thing for them to do. Okay, so now get that too. I didn't want to make it dark, but it looks like I killed almost every light bug. Good job, me. Oh, I don't have many super missiles. I shouldn't have used that. Okay, so... what we got? Look at that. Great. Okay, yeah, looks like I only need 1 bomb for this. Wait. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we got an energy tank. I've almost got every energy tank in Super Metroid, so that's cool. It's okay, this isn't a speed run. Alright, is there anywhere else in Zeb's, or Brinstar rather, that I haven't been to that I should? I don't need to go up to Spore Spawn. No, I don't see anywhere that looks like I haven't been. Norfair, I should have been everywhere too. Yeah, I did a green part of Norfair. I did all of Wreckship. I did all of Meridia. Torian doesn't have items. And I got all of Criteria. There ain't nothing else. Okay, so that leaves us one spot in Zelda that we can try. We're gonna go to Turtle Rock. And we're gonna see what happens. You going for all the heart pieces in Zelda? I'm not trying to, but it's certainly trying to give them all to me. I don't know why I decided I needed to do that very quickly. Yeah, soup. I got up there. Yeah, I already went up there. I did all of Kraid. Watch the fire rod be in the one place you forgot. I mean, it clearly is. I don't know Link to the Past as well as I know Super Metroid. Despite playing Link to the Past more as a kid, like, I never tried to get every single treasure chest in Link to the Past. Yeah, I got every item over there. So, there's certainly could be treasures where I'm just like, I've never even seen that treasure chest in my life. It's absolutely possible. But that's one of the fun things about this game is even if I do have to cheat, helps me learn it a little bit better, helps me be better for the next run. So there's always positives. All right, what do we have here in Norfair? It's energy recharge. What's that save station for? Oh, that's Crocomire. We have been to that thing where it says I haven't been. That's just a heart container. I've been up to Ice Beam. I've been all the way up there. Been over there. There's nothing. There's no items over there. And yeah, that's pretty much exactly how it's gonna go, Extern. At this rate, absolutely. Yeah, I've been to all the item areas here. Okay, so let's go back to Link to the Past. We're going to Turtle Rock. We're gonna say that Turtle Rock is the key to everything. That's not Link to the Past. This is Link to the Past. Well, at least I have a fire shield now, so that's nice. Look at me, I'm all spiffy. Alright, to Turtle Rock. Fastest way to get there is probably this way. Ow. Did I get Lumberjack? Yeah, I got Lumberjack. That's the other thing about playing this game in 4 sessions, is you forget a lot more. Yeah, and I did Spike Cave. I still don't have books, so I can't get the Master Sword thingies. Tower of Hair is cleared. Alright, so... Did you... Wow. Very rude. Way uncool, dude. Thank you. Take that. Alright. I don't need that fairy. 10 out of town, sorry, no. Wait, what was the reason that I had to leave Turtle Rock before? Crap, I still might not be able to clear Turtle Rock. I think I needed the fire rod to get past the part I was. Flip, was that it? Because I don't have the big key in here, right? 11 out of 10 fire rod, wasn't it? Never got this far in Link. Do I don't have the big key. I can't get the big key without fire rod. Okay, there is one more location. There is one more spot. There is one more spot we can check. This is the one. This is the one, everybody. This is the one spot in A Link to the Past I know I haven't checked, and I can get. It's where it is. It's obviously it's not this rock. We're going to eliminate that rock now. This is the one. Okay, so we're going to mirror on over. We're going to fly to Kakariko Village. And I just want to look at the whole map for one moment. Make sure there's not any spot I can think of that I'm missing. I got Witch's item. I got all of Zora's. I got the waterfall. I got Ice Rod. I got Swamp. I've got everything. Got everything I can think of in the overworld. Still haven't found bug catching net either. Okay, so this is it. The one place I can think of that I haven't been. If this is not it, then I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna break open the freaking spoiler log as much as I don't want to. So I do have powder now. I got powder in Norfair. We're gonna use powder on here. And let's see what the guy gives us. What's up, little purple dude? Alright, it's a power bomb. We're using the spoiler. Alright. Oh, I feel bad about this, but oh well. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go back to this. I don't even remember what my seed is. Sanus.link. Yeah, I guess I would never remember what my seed is, obviously. It's a long string of numbers. Why would I remember that? Okay, generate game, generate randomized game. Here we go. Seed. Actually, I downloaded a text version of it the other day, didn't I? Because I had to use it already, so I should still have it. Let's check out. Yep, there it is. Okay, so we're going to skip down. We're not going to look at any individual spoilers because we're just going to look at what's supposed to happen next. We're going to look at the little walkthrough it's supposed to give you. Okay, so playthrough. So we have shovel, super missile, bottle, energy tank, power bomb, flippers, hammer, sword, ball, tank. How is reserve tank part of the progression? Okay, whatever. Lamp, moon pearl, energy tank, progressive glove, ether. Oh, I guess you do need energy tanks to be able to defeat Mother Brain. That's right. Ether, defeat Kraid, magic cape, speed booster, big key, Pegasus boots, charge beam, hookshot, bombos, glove, bow, Canis Maria, magic mirror, defeat Fantoon, crystal 1, progressive sword, ice palace, tower hero, crystal 3, space jump, gravity suit, crystal 7, fire rod. Wait, I can get crystal 7? Oh, that's tower hero. Never mind. Dark palace, skull woods. I can get... Oh, there it is. Yeah, I missed that a long time ago. Alright, there's Fire Rod. So, Fire Rod was in fact necessary. Is Charge Beam necessary? I guess it must be. Like, perhaps for being able to defeat certain bosses in Super Metroid. You don't ever need it to get anywhere, but I guess you might need it to take down some bosses. So, it's in the Palace of Darkness, and I was never planning on ever going back there. And I guess we're going back there. I totally missed a treasure chest in there. Dark basement right. I don't know exactly what that is, but let's go find out. Flying away. Okay, so we're getting it. I had to cheat. That sucks, but I'm getting it. This is getting done. And with Fire Rod, I should just be able to win, right? Because... Wait, do I have 6 crystals? Oh yeah, so that's all I need. Literally all I need is Fire Rod. I don't need to get book or bug catching net or anything. I will want to look up where they were afterwards. Alright, so that's 2 points off my score for this game, because that is 2 times I had to cheat. I'm sorry, I have failed all of you in this video game. That's okay. That means we're on our way. That means this is happening. How come the new YouTube doesn't tell me how long I've been streaming for? I'm using the new live stream interface, and I'm still getting used to it. I might go back to the old one. I'm not a type of person that generally is like, ew, I hate change, but like, this has not been as useful for me so far. It looks nicer. It absolutely looks nicer. I will say that, but it doesn't show me... Oh, there's my stream time. Never mind. So that part's good. Okay, so there's... I don't know what Dark Basement Right is. Yes, I do. I know exactly what that is. You can do another one of these soon? So, I don't know about soon, but I am going to, at some point, Super Mario 64 mashup, or, sorry, Super Mario 64, Zelda 64 mashup. I'm going to be tackling that, see how I do. Which that one should be way easier than all this garbage. And I say that in the most loving way, because I freaking love this game. Like, Link to the Past Super Metroid is like one of my favorite games ever. I may not be good at it, but I love it. Did I just throw that down a cliff? There we go. And I'll definitely be playing more of this on my own, but I probably won't stream it again for a while. I don't want to be doing the same thing over and over. Mario 64 and Zelda 64 have a mashup. They do indeed. Okay, so I think it's right down here. I think it's literally just the stupid staircase that I never went down right here has a treasure. I totally forgot. Hey, look, guess what it is, everybody? Yay! And just for kicks and giggles, 5 rupees. I didn't know that was going to be 5 rupees. It takes the world of Zelda 64 and puts it and makes the controls of Mario 64. Is how that works. Why am I walking around this dungeon? We're just gonna mirror out of here. I don't know why it told me no for a second. But look at that, everybody! We got Fire Rod. I can go freaking finally beat Skull Woods. About time. Since when? When did that come out? It's recent. It's less than a year for sure. But I don't remember how recent it is. It's also not a randomizer. It's literally just a mashup. So it's like, what if you played through Zelda 64 as Mario? Is basically the whole concept in a nutshell. Oh yeah. There is Ocarina of Time randomizer, and I will be doing that at some point as well. But I find mashups like this to be more interesting than just plain randomizers. Which isn't to say I don't think randomizers by themselves aren't interesting. They absolutely are, and I have a lot of fun with them. But it's I find weird concepts like this more fun overall, especially because I love both these games. And I do like Zelda 64 and I like Mario 64, so I'll probably really love that mashup too. We'll see. Oopsie. I hope I'm good at it. I also need to see if there's a newer version. I downloaded the initial release. I don't know if it got cease and desisted ever. This still hasn't. But this was just a ROM hack. They're not actually distributing the ROM, so technically it's not illegal. Because you have to modify your own ROM file to do it. So they do not give that to you. But I don't think the Mario 64 one was that kind of hack. I think it was literally they just distributed the ROM itself because it was a... I don't know if it was technically a ROM hack or if it was like a full from scratch. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it was a ROM hack actually, but like they had to do a lot of changes to make that work. All right, you get out of here. I don't need any of these treasure chests, I guess, but I'm gonna get them anyway because I'm insane. What's up, Pokemaster? Is that true about your dad? If so, that's cool. How does he get to go around the whole thing? There he is. Okay. You're gonna play Cuphead at any point? Well, I have played a lot of Cuphead. That wouldn't be something I would consider as a great choice for my personal channel here, just because I mostly want to stick to playing adventure games on here and sometimes Smash. And I only do Smash because it's like, oh good, the high jump boots. Those were those would have been more helpful earlier. So yeah, like I do Smash just because it's a community thing that I can get people involved with and it's fun. But Cuphead, I love Cuphead, but since it's not an adventure game, it would be like kind of like it's not really fitting with my theme. And that's what I'm trying to make my theme, is mostly adventure games. That's my bread and butter right there. That's what I love to play the most. They're the only games I actually devote large amounts of time to anymore. I might also do an RPG at one point. Not because I like RPGs, but because I don't like them. And I think that could be fun to try out on the stream. Just see like one, but it would be one that I like. That's the thing. It's not like I would get it to hate on it, but I feel like it would encourage me to play it more. There's some I really do enjoy. Like I love Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII. I don't like regular Final Fantasy VII very much because I find it really boring and long. Although I am looking forward to the remake, because the remake is got a whole new battle system. It's not turn-based. It looks more like Crisis Core, and so it's probably something I'd be way more into. We'll see. I have played a few turn-based RPGs too, like Bravely Default. And I played a whole bunch when I was a kid. Like, I was way into like Final Fantasy, Golden Sun, a few others. But I think when I got Tales of Fantasia, that really started turning me off to those types of games in general. Because Tales of Fantasia, like, I loved that game. I found out about it. I forget why I knew what DJAP was, but there is this ROM translation community called DJAP, and they translated a bunch of games that were only released in Japanese, and sent let people download them. So they had their own translations, and they had one for Tales of Fantasia for the Super Nintendo, and that was that doesn't hurt them at all. Okay, and that was just something I really enjoyed playing because it was more like a fighting game, which really like mixed it up for RPGs for me. Like I had never played like an action RPG like that at all, so I got that, and then they made Tales of Symphonia on the GameCube, which I really liked, and then I played a whole bunch of others. I actually went and bought the remake of Tales of Fantasia for the PS1. It was only released in Japanese, but I bought the disc because I really liked the game, so I have an actual PS1 disc of that. And for the longest time, I was following this community online that was translating it, because there was no translated version of that game, and it took forever. Like, they kept being like, oh, we got this much done, and then like starting other projects, and then this other dude came out of nowhere, this other group rather, not a dude, there's several people. They came out of nowhere, and were just like, hey guys, we translated Tales of Fantasia on the PS1, and I'm like, that's cool, and so I finally got to play it, and it was absolutely glorious. I love that game. So I like those types of games. I like those. I also if you want to try Tales of Fantasia, don't try the Game Boy Advance version. That thing is a hot pile. I also wouldn't recommend the original version either. Like, I may love it, but it's not as good as the other ones at all. But the PS1 version's awesome. The PSP version should be just as awesome, because it's the same freaking game overall. But it does differ in that it has different sprites rather, and it loses some of the charm for me because of that, but not enough to where I would say, oh, don't play this game, it's got crappy sprites. The sprites are fine, they're just not weird, super deformed characters. Wait, you don't like playing RPG? So, Zelda, while it does have some elements of what many people would consider RPGs, it's not itself really an RPG. It's, again, like, here's the thing about game genres is they're very subjective in the way that you would classify things. So, some people may look at a game and say it's one thing where I won't. For example, with Secret of Mana, a lot of people look at the game and say, oh, that's just like Zelda. Whereas I play Secret of Mana and I'm like, this is nothing like Zelda, because it progresses entirely differently. So I'm looking at different parts of the game there. So when it comes to Zelda, like, the biggest focus for me is the fact that you're exploring a world and finding items to help you explore the world further. And that's kind of a key part of adventure games. Specifically, this is, of course, an action-adventure game, but it's not so much an RPG, because you're not really doing stuff to grow your character. And while there is a big story, it's like the story isn't the big driving force behind it. Now, it is in some Zelda games, but those Zelda games still don't have like the leveling up that you would expect an RPG to have. So, Breath of the Wild as well definitely incorporated a lot of RPG elements into it, but it is still, for me at least, first and foremost, would you get out of my way, you stupid squirrel? It is still first and foremost for me an exploration game. You got a Discord server? Nope! I've got a private one that I use just for people I know in IRL, but I don't have a public one because I don't think I'm cool enough for that yet. Maybe someday. But if you want to chat with me on Discord, I'm there. You can find me usually on Digimon Discords. I think I already, yeah, I definitely already said that this stream once, so sorry if you've been watching this whole time. But, and then, of course, you can also friend. Hi, Lionels! That's right, we gotta follow the rules, gotta always kill Lionels. That is why anyone's watching me on YouTube today, is because I kill Lionels, so that's important. Not that these are hard Lionels to kill. They don't get their own cool battle music either. Yeah, for an idea of the type of games that I mostly stick to, it's games like this, like Legend of Zelda, Castlevania, specifically the exploration-focused ones, the Igavania ones, and Metroid. So all three of those games have the same mechanic in common, that you explore the world, find items, and explore the world further. And that's pretty much it. So here we are in Ganon's Tower. This is the final freaking level of the game. So the only thing, the absolutely only thing I need to do is get the big key down here. That's it. But if I recall correctly, there's like 21 chests, and this was not the big key, so that's unfortunate. I have seen a speedrun once, a marathon speedrun, where that was in fact the big key one time, and that was freaking awesome to see. Is it me or Silver Lionels in the Breath of the Wild easy? Well, I don't know. I've been fighting them for a long time, so I can't really objectively decide whether or not they are. I don't consider them too difficult anymore, that's for sure. They are if you don't have good equipment. I mean, they're not easy, rather. They're not easy if you don't have the right equipment. Oh, that's my last arrow upgrade. There's a key. Oh, there's the Book of Medora. Okay. Oh, do I gotta kill these guys? Ew. Ew. I like how I'm just not even caring about taking damage. I'm just slashing all these guys. But yeah, later in the game, like, it's just whatever. Lionels, kill them. Done. I do it for fun, to get more good items. Golden ones too, yeah, like, I don't have a hard time with them, I won't say. It's just like, you just gotta be careful and they die. That's the main thing. It's like, don't do anything stupid and you win. So like, by anything stupid, I mean like blowing yourself up, like I did in my one video, a whole bunch on the Great Plateau. Or the silver. So the one on the Great Plateau, that is a white mane Lionel. And that one, because I specifically tried to kill that one without leaving the Great Plateau, it took me 24 deaths to actually kill it. So I died 24 times before I killed it once. I've since tried that Lionel again, and I've been able to get it much more consistently. Like without, I still die a few times, but not nearly as many as I did my first try. Ow. Ow. Okay, there is a chest in this room. Let's go ahead and equip some cape, just for fun. I have to say, I have no idea how you would ever know to push that block in this dungeon. Hey, we got the big key! Alright, so we can leave this place once we get out of this little maze right here. I'm not going to stick around and find all the other items because I don't need them. We're just trying to kill Ganon, and we have what we need to kill Ganon. There was nothing under either of those. It's this one, right? Actually, what am I doing? I don't even need to go back. Let's just frickin' mirror. Whee! All you get is a branch, torch, and a few axes. Well, if you look around carefully, you do find more. I found, on the Great Plateau, because I searched that place thoroughly on my Master Mode run, and I found there's a cave behind a waterfall that has some strong weapon. There's, I don't remember what exactly. know why I'm... Okay. What was I gonna say? There's a floating platform that's only there in Master Mode that has the Knight's Claymore. It's a level 38 Claymore, normally speaking. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill that guy normally. I've got full health. Okay. Oh my gosh, why does this guy give me so much trouble? Ew. Just die, gosh. But that Knight's Claymore is what made it possible for me to kill that Lionel in the first place. Like, I would never have beaten that without that. Which I think that's why they put it there, to be 100% honest with you. That's why they put such a strong weapon there. Yes, Link, just walk on spikes. I make good decisions. Okay, gotta kill both these guys. Do I want to move that block? I do. No, I don't. Oh, what the heck? There we go. Okay. Ow. Wish I had the mirror shield. But I don't, and I don't need it. Big key. Snort the memes. I don't know if that's the best way to ingest memes, but hey, you do you, man. Not gonna tell anyone how to live their life. I don't know why I just did that. Just die, dang it. Oh, I didn't even need to kill them. What's wrong with me? And there we go. What Zelda game has your favorite Ganon fight? So, here's the thing. Breath of the Wild's Ganon was super easy to kill. Oopsie. But I still had a lot of fun with it. Like, it may have not been a big challenge, especially considering Lionel's are a thing. But it was, there we go. It was still just a lot of fun to do. So that one, honestly, is up there for me. I loved Calamity Ganon. Apart from that, I don't know. Like, the fight here in Link to the Past, it's a fine fight. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a very basic fight. Ocarina of Time's fight is pretty legendary. I felt amazing as a kid beating that. Like, it was just a monumental achievement for me, and it's like all cinematic and just like, yeah. But Twilight Princess's fight is probably one of the highlights of Twilight Princess for me. That's not saying much because I just don't like Twilight Princess, but it still was a pretty good dang fight, regardless. But yeah, I think Calamity Ganon's probably my favorite. Although, but what about Wind Waker? Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about Wind Waker. Which, if I didn't think about it, could it be called my favorite? But now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of want to make it my favorite because it's freaking like those swords, man. The swords. Your channel's underrated. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I will say, I think I get the proper amount of feedback for the amount of stuff I do, because I don't use my channel that often. So honestly, for having just like a few big videos, like it's like, okay, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Like, this is about the response I would expect to get. Okay, so what about everyone else? What's your favorite Ganon fights in Zelda games? I'll even let Hyrule Warriors count if you want it to. Even if I can't remember how that fight went at all. I did not enjoy Hyrule Warriors very much. Missed. Oh, I have the golden sword though. That also hits him in one kill. No, it doesn't. These guys have different... There we go. Alright, cool. Landmola is dead. That's right, we didn't even have to fight the Armos Knights. If there's any speedrunners watching, I'm so sorry that you have to watch me pick up all these pots, because I can't do it. I can't just leave a pot unturned. Oh, did it just go right through him? Let's see, is it... Oh, not that. Is it, Okay, let's just let's just do this the proper way. There we go. And we're getting very close. I'd probably say either Breath of the Wild or Wind Waker. Yeah. They're both really cool. I love both those games, by the way. I am like the one person that I know who can mention Wind Waker and be like, yeah, that was a pretty good game, except for their stupid Triforce quest. And like, I would have slightly agreed with them on the original Wind Waker, but on Wind Waker HD, the freaking Triforce quest was my favorite part of the game because it's literally just going around and exploring, and that's it. Like, I know some people treat games like that as more like, oh, you just gotta do the thing. You gotta do the thing fast, so I'm gonna go do the thing. So if you play it like that, and you're entirely focused on just finding the Triforce pieces and like going straight to beelining to all the islands that have them, then yeah, I can see how that might not be fun, but that's not how I played it. I played it where it's like, you must now explore the ocean. I literally explored the ocean, the whole dang thing, looking everywhere, and like on some islands I would just happen upon a Triforce piece. I'm like, oh cool, there's the thing. What a good bonus that was for me for just running around exploring. Ah, dang it. Can I still reach that? Yep. No, 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 no! Ah! Oh yeah, Wind Waker HD is way better with the Swift Sail. I am not going to argue that at all. My favorite is Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time. Both good choices. I really like the good design of Ganondorf in Ocarina of Time, or not Ocarina, in Twilight Princess, because I don't know, it's just, there's something about it that I just really like, especially compared to all the other designs in that game. I hate the way most of the people in Twilight Princess look. Oh good, I found the map. They all have huge foreheads and are really gross looking, like ugh. But the designs for Link, Ganondorf, and Zelda are all like super solid, like really well done. Everyone else? No. GameCube Wind Waker is just slow. Yeah, I can absolutely agree with that. I loved it. I loved playing it as a kid, but after playing Wind Waker HD, it's like, nah, this is absolutely superior in every way. Oh, I still need a key. What am I doing? One of these. Ah. Hi, I trapped you. This one? Oh no. No, 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 no. No! No! Are you kidding me? Open! Open up! Open door. So I think I needed to stay downstairs a little bit longer. Gosh! Dang it, I need a key. How unlucky is that? So we gotta go back down. Yeah, there's not a key up there. I'm so close. I was so close to beating this, and that happened. That's fine. We just gotta find one key. How hard can it be to find one key? It's one of these. This is the key right here. Nope, that's the missiles. Okay, this one over here. This is the key. Yes, it's the key. Look, I did it. Woohoo! No, thank heavens, this is not a soft lock. It's just me forgetting that I need a big key and one small key to go up the tower. That is my own stupidity, unfortunately. I need to kill all these jerks. Yeah, start by killing this guy. Yeah, thankfully that didn't take too long to get the key. Silver arrows. It's a randomizer, don't forget. Yep, I clearly forgot. I don't know why I bothered killing them. I just have to do this. No, I have to do this. There you go. Yeah, thankfully I've only ever soft locked on one of these one time. And that was... It wasn't fun, but it wasn't too bad. I was able to get out of it pretty quick. Well, not get out of it. I reset and I was able to get back to where I was pretty quick. Mimic. Stupid Beamos. Why did you do that? Just die! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How is this the hardest thing I've ever done? Okay, so this is good. Not much time lost. We got this. We almost there. We already did whatever. Well, I still gotta do it again, don't I? Ugh. We're not gonna waste time on these fools this time. We're just gonna cape it up. You seem very good at this game. Well, I'm surprised you say that, considering what just happened, but I appreciate it. I definitely am not as good as some people are, that is absolutely for certain, but I've been playing this game for a long time, so I should be at least competent at this game. Can you imagine that he was in Metroid? Thankfully, this randomizer does keep all dungeon items within the dungeon they're in, so there's nothing to worry about there. There are, what do they call it, key hell? There is that type of randomizer for Zelda where the key can be literally anywhere for any dungeon. And it's like, the keys only work in their own dungeon too, so it's not like you can just get a bunch of keys and go. Like, no, you have to find the key for that specific dungeon. I don't know why I decided I should walk into those spikes. That's what it is, key sanity. That's what it's called. Not key hell, what's wrong with me? That doesn't even make sense. Ow. Come back here, you jerks. Oh, why did that not hit? Sounds like it's really hard. It is. The only variant of this I've played is the Triforce Hunt, where you have to find all the pieces of the Triforce to win. That one I really enjoyed doing, and I mixed it up by doing my own. You can customize it. You can customize Link to the Past randomizer ROMs immensely. So I put 100 pieces of the Triforce. I set that as the condition for winning, and yeah, just went at it. Oops. Could you imagine a Korok randomizer? Yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, if all the Koroks in the entire game were randomized along with all the items. So it's like, okay, yeah, you want Magnesis? One of the Koroks has it. I need to do better on my health. Do I have a fairy, by the way? No, I've only got one blue potion, so that's probably something I should be more concerned about. I'll keep an eye on that. What would happen if you got all 900 Korok seeds at the same time? That'd be pretty intense. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ow! I'm not supposed to get hit. I'm running low on health. Gotta be more careful. Hey, more health. Now everything's fine. Just go right at that, and then I gotta quickly hit that, and that, come this way, dodge that. Okay. We're just about back to where I was. Oh good, I don't have to bomb that again. Back in this room. Oh, that's useful right there. Be a fairy. Oh, oh, you can turn those into fairies too? Well, I learned something today. And I learned more than one thing because I didn't have the key before. Oh my gosh, do not mess with me. I know what you're thinking. Maybe he'll stay dead. Nope. Okay, that was just rude. Stupid anti-fairy. Oh, Moldorm. So, I do not like Moldorm's current design that they've been using since A Link Between Worlds, where he's a bunch of cheeseburgers. I don't know what's up with that. There we go, that's better. Like, sure, from above, maybe he can kind of look like a cheeseburger, but now he's just straight up cheeseburgers. I don't know. Are you sure I don't need another key? No. Hey, plasma beam! Alright. That's not helpful anymore. McDonald's has been sponsoring. Yeah, because at first I thought it was just a Link Between Worlds thing, but they're doing that in the new Link's Awakening now too. What is with all these weird little... What are these things anyway? I never really questioned what they are. This is it! This is it! Here we go! Waggy daggy! I should stop getting hit by those. I didn't. Okay, no more spins. Obviously, spinning isn't helping. Yes! Double! I didn't get double that time. Damn. Ran right into him. Okay, that's Aghanim. That's done. Oh my gosh, she was gaining the whole time. Also, pay attention to how big that bat is right now, okay? I want everyone to pay attention to how big that bat was. Okay, that's his normal size. Excuse me, he was not that big a second ago. Wimbledon is a Nintendo game. That's absolutely correct. Tennis was definitely invented by Zelda. Also, I'm just gonna come. I'm gonna go right back up there. Don't you worry. But I am gonna stop down here for a second and just get myself a furry. I got one blue potion. I mean, Ganon's not that hard a boss. I'm not gonna lie. And bottle versus magic. Yeah. What a freaking strange concept. Using bottles. In this game, you use the bug catching net, but I don't have the bug catching net, so I couldn't do that. No, well, there was a time when you loved me, so I could do wrong, and now you need to know so how you like me now. I did not read that correctly at all. Just gotta whack them a whole bunch. Dodge the fiery bats. Well, not bats yet, but they're about to be. Stand still and let me hit you. Okay, there goes part of the floor one. Stop dodging around. Stop it. How come Ganon doesn't do that anymore? Why is he never a teleporting pig these days? I guess he kinda was in Twilight Princess, huh? He did open up portals that he ran through. Did you find the arrows in Death Mountain? I sure did. Wait, I just realized I could totally have started hurting him there, but I forgot to. Eh. Oh, you couldn't hurt him all the way. Ew. Can I get two in? No, I can't get two in. do a flawless Ganon fight. Never mind. Yep. Sorry. Alright, Ganon's dead. That means, I think we finally freaking beat this game. Ha ha! Yes! Look at me, I'm a Link. I got my fully sword, my silver arrows, and my red cap. I look just like I normally played this game. You would never know that this was a insane randomizer, but we did it! Yes! Here we go. This is it. We're gonna touch the Triforce, and this is done. Holy cow. That was a good time. Ah! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Yeah, yeah, yeah! I love ROM hackers. They're delightful people. Oh gosh. This right here is just one of the most magical moments in all of Zelda. It's like just walking up there, seeing those triangles come together and you get them. And it's like, yeah. That's like not ever happened in any other Zelda game since this. And it's like really frustrating to me. Because, I don't know, it's just such a magical moment. But everywhere else it's like either the Triforce is split up or somebody else gets to use the Triforce, and it doesn't feel like you got it. Like, this doesn't feel like Link got the Triforce. This is like, oh, I got the Triforce. That was me. I did that. And it feels so cool. In Wind Waker, the freaking king steals that moment from you. In Skyward Sword, it's alright, but because it's like in this long, drawn-out cutscene, it's like, eh. And then Link Between Worlds, it's like, okay, well, Zelda made them use it instead. It's, eh. But if you ignore the missing hearts, it was a flawless fight. That's the right way to look at it. Oh my gosh, I did it. This was great. Now to do one of these in 2 streams. Oh, instead of yeah. So let's see. Most of my other streams, I think they were both, or all 3 of them were 2.5 hours. So this was close to a 10-hour total stream. I feel like I could do better than that. Especially if I don't forget to check that one treasure chest in Dark Palace, apparently, that I forgot, and the other treasure chest in Finger Webs for sale. All right, the other treasure chest in what is it? What was the first? In Hyrule Castle, in the sewers below Castle. That's where I missed another one. But no, I got them all. I did it. Okay, so while this is going on, let's look at some of the spoilers that we have here. So the rest of my thing, okay, so I got big key, defeat Ridley, Crystal, Mother Brain, Crystal, Ganon's Tower, big key, defeat Aghanim 2, and Triforce. Okay, so that's all good. Longest item chain, 15, regions visited, 34. Okay, so let's see. Let's look up some of the items we know we were missing. So we never got Morph Ball bombs, first of all, which, what the crap was up with that? Morph Ball bombs were in Stumpy. Oh, I made this game so much harder than it had to be. So I got the grove where the kid disappears, and I dug around and I found the thing I needed, and it was a useful thing if I remember correctly. It was Morph Ball. Oh my gosh, it was Morph Ball. Morph Ball was what I found hidden there, and apparently if I'd gone back to the light world or the dark world and talked to the kid who died, I would have gotten Morph Ball bombs. They were both right there in the same area in the light and dark world, and I just was never like, oh, I should go get that. I mean, I still did fine regardless. I still had plenty of power bombs, but man. Okay, so I didn't check Stumpy, so that's number 1 we didn't check. That would have been important. We never got the... Okay, we got high jump boots, we got plasma beam, so I think we did get everything else in Metroid, all the stuff that's required for progression. So in Zelda, we never found bug catching net. Where was that? That was Turtle Rock Eye Bridge. Okay, well we never did Turtle Rock, so that would be why. Yeah, what else was in Turtle Rock? Missiles, heart container, pendant of power. I didn't know that. Master Sword sleeps again. What was in the Master Sword? Let's see. Master Sword pedestal was a heart container, so I'm glad we didn't take the time to go to that. So, okay, so that's it. Those are the only ones we really missed. We missed Stumpy, and we missed Dark Palace Treasure, the one on the right in the dark area, and then we missed freaking Hyrule Castle sewers, and that was pretty much it. So I'll be better next time. And now we get the sweet friggin' Star Fox music to see us off. High sweet Star Fox music, because you know, having a mashup of Link to the Past in Super Metroid calls for Star Fox music, which I'm not complaining. It's a freaking jammin' tune. Crossover Randomizer. Yeah, there he is. Total. Everyone give a hand for Total. Yay! Total. Most OP thing in one place you can't be bothered to go to. Yeah. Other than that, so I feel like there's nothing else major I didn't have. Yeah, I had Cane of Berna. I had all the items, so except for just the ones I just mentioned. So not bad. Not a bad run. I feel like missing 3 areas out of all the areas I had to check isn't so bad. So now okay, here we go. Here's the fun part. Let's look at this. All right, door transitions, 546. I don't know what a good door transition would be, but probably not that. Time indoors. Is that minutes or is that hours? Okay, that's minutes. Okay, 27 minutes. Spent most of my time in Brinstar. Yeah, that sounds about right. Fired 46 charge shots. That's not a bunch because I never had plasma beams, so my charge shots were never good as super missiles. No special beams because I never got wave beams, so no need to X Factor. A buttload of missiles, a buttload of super missiles, a buttload of power bombs. No bombs whatsoever. Found the first sword at 27 minutes in. Didn't find Pegasus boots until 3 hours. Didn't find flute until 6 hours. Oh man. Boss kills. No swordlesses. 6 with fighter sword. 2 with tempered. 2 with gold. Ganon Tower Big Q is my 6th chest. Yes, that was a pretty good one. I had way too many bonks. Did a lot of save and quits. That's how I traveled around. Died 4 times. I only died 4 times. I felt like I had more than that. No fairy revivals because I never had a fairy to revive with. 21 minutes in many. I switched between worlds. A total of 24 times. Okay, yeah, there we go. So spent 9 hours and 12 minutes. And I collected 278 items. I don't know how many there are total. I feel like it's like 340. So I had plenty I didn't get. But, man, there we go. That was it. That was it. We didn't even see how the Digimon are doing. How are the Digimon doing? The Digimon are probably covered in poop. Oh, not quite covered. They just need a little bit of cleaning. There we go. Yeah, they got cleaned up. What's up? All right, so there we go. That was it. This was a freaking fun time. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining me. This is a blast. I love this game. If you've never played this game, I highly recommend looking into it. It's samus.link is the website. You can go there and try it out for yourself. The seed that I just played is in the description for this video. You may not want to play that exact seed because you just saw me do it, so it won't be as much fun. But if you're familiar with these games, this is a great way to shake them up. Will I be doing another one? Not today, of course, but I will. I'll be doing something else at some point in the future. I don't know when, but I do have another video I'm working on for this month. Look forward to that. It's just got to edit it. I've got the filming for it done. I just got to go through and edit it. Well, I won't forget Fire Rod if I do. That's right. No, I will never forget that treasure chest for as long as I live. I will always remember it. Yeah, next time I stream, I probably will end up doing that Mario Zelda 64 crossover. Try that out because that sounds like a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to be streaming for Link's Awakening as well when that comes out. And that's just, oh my gosh, that's next month. So I will be streaming next month, that for sure. I'm probably going to do a single session stream of the whole thing. That game will probably take me less than 8 hours to beat. So I can do that in one sitting, no problem. But yeah, that's it. So hope you enjoyed this. Go play this game. This is a freaking great time. And I will see you next time. Bye!